Hello, let's do Wordle for September 10th. Let's give our members wheel a spin and see what we're starting with today. All right, cabin, suggested by Vamos Cruceros or something like that. All right, let's start with cabin. All gray from cabin. I think we can't do steel because of the A. We could do steel double E, but we can probably come up with something better. Um, Stole. I want to do stole instead of store because I don't want that ER. So let's do stole. T and O. I thought of torch, but there's no C. But I want to try a TO something. I like the R just because it's common at this point. We know there's no E. Could it be Tor? I don't see how. Taurus, but there's no S. I mean, there's obviously other options. I'm just trying to think if there's a TO. Toffee, maybe. Is it taff? I know taffy's a word. I don't know if toffee's a word. Maybe an OU? Not touch. Toe. Actually, this is tough. Okay. This literally is the word tough. I was thinking of the word though, and it was missing the H, so I pronounced it as toe. That's pretty funny. All right, so it's OUT something, but not TH. It's not mouth. Or the T could be at the end. URT? PT? Like what would go there? MT? T what though? TY? Pouty. Pouty's fun. It is pouty. Nice. Oh, that's a fun word. All right. Hopefully you weren't too pouty about your solve on this one. Let's check with the bot to see how I did. All right, so pouty, hard mode. Start with cabin, all gray. Oh, that's kind of interesting that the all gray cabin follows up with lodge. That's pretty fun. I did stole, which isn't listed here. Curious what, let's see, stole would have lost on a bunch of ER traps, or not a bunch, but Joker, Hover, and then the Ollie trap, Holly, Jolly, Molly, and then Moody and Gusty. Wow. So the Ollie trap would have been really bad if I did stole, or I did do stole, and it would have been bad if it was the answer. I went with tough, which actually is not in this list. Roti, Mati, mouth. I thought of mouth after tough. All right, tough had 2.421. That's not too bad. And then the answer is actually pouty. So that was the only option, which is interesting. Unlikely, but might be pauped or yort. All right, so from cabin, it would have done lodge. And then from there, there's 42 answers left, and it's not concerned anymore. But roust, and then youth or mouth, and then pouty. Pouty would have been an option here as well. Okay, so 1 and 3 for 4, otherwise it gets in 5. Let's check Saleh. Saleh, it goes north, potty, pouty. Interesting that potty is better than pouty, only by a little bit, but potty guarantees our answer. Because, oh, there's also Dottie. Okay. Interesting. Actually, I don't know if that matters. There's motto. Oh, it tells you about motto. That might be it. But without the Y, no. Any guess with a Y will tell you if it's motto, because the Y will be gray. I don't know why the double T is better. Interesting. I don't know why potty is better than pouty. There's something there. I don't have time. Not time, but I don't really want to look too much more into that. It gets potty in 3, or sorry, it gets pouty in 4. Let's do steel. See if it's any different. It's LA. Yeah, it is. It does tinto, and then boardy or 40. Let's do 40, and then it's down to booty or pouty. We don't know which one, so it could get it wrong and get it in 5. So 4 or 5, 50-50. All right, tinto is weird though. Let's do a dew. Often has weird follow-ups. Yep, like mirth, the U. And then it could go klutz and then pouty. That's kind of a crazy. So from here, your only options are klutz and pouty. That's really tough to come up with either of those. Maybe not so bad. Let's see. Audio gets the U. We get, let's do court, which is equal to kraut. And then youth or pouty or mouth, anything like that. And then we just get pouty. All right, and our last one is trace. For some reason I couldn't think of it. It goes sniffed. Sniffed. And then again, and then we're down to again potty and then pouty. All right, cool. Let's see how others did today using their bot. So I got a 91 skill, 42 luck, 4, which is slightly above the line of 3.7. It actually wasn't too unhappy with cabin. Stole was a 98, so it liked that. Tough was a 77, and then pouty was the only option left. All right. It does slate, irony, potty, pouty. We got a 0.4% getting it in 1 today. That's about standard. Not many people start with cabin. It's at 747. And then we had a 98.7% solve rate. So that is a 1.3% failure rate. All right, cool. Well, that is it for Wordle. If you'd like to watch the New York Times games, you just got to click at the end of the video. It'll take you right there. I also have a pinned comment with all of the videos I made today. And if you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.